Hey everyone, this is a practical review of the Osprey bags that we personally used for our Italy trip. So the bag I'm using here is the 40-liter Farpoint for men. My wife is using the Fairview 40-liter. These are the compression bags that we got from Japan from a convenience store. They come in different sizes. This big bag I just use mainly for laundry and stuff, dirty clothes. I use it as the base of the bag. After that, I just brought one sweater with me. So this was in August when we went. It was in the summer, so there wasn't a lot of large jackets. This was like mainly for the airport, honestly, and for the cold nights in northern Italy. Next, I have this medium-sized bag. That's where I put my 6 t-shirts, 3 shorts, and 1 long pants. So all of that fits pretty snugly there. Highly recommend you get compression bags. They make a huge difference in organization. This is where my socks and underwears went. I brought about 6 underwears, like 6 pairs of socks, and they compress pretty nicely at the bottom of the base of the bag. Then finally, I have my toiletry bag here. I was able to pretty much load my toothbrush, deodorant, shaver, all the essentials, and there wasn't really any issues. After I have everything in, I just use the straps that are provided with the Osprey bags. They're very useful because they keep everything together. So when you're moving around, you don't feel like the items are floating or being knocked around. So highly recommend you use the inner straps. Now with the mesh, that's where I put my other kind of accessories and utilities. So I have the laundry bag because we didn't bring a lot of clothes, so there was like points where we had to do laundry using the bag. And I have like my body lotion. I also put my charger there. Here is just like a drying rope. So we use that at one point of our trip just to clip it on 2 ends and dry our clothes. Pretty useful. Highly recommend to get it if you are backpacking. I put that in the front pocket of the Osprey bag, which is really useful so you don't, take up the space within the inner compartments. I like to use the outer straps to compress everything. And this is another very functional feature because when you're going, especially on trains, you're going to have to compress everything for the compartments. So what I have here is a day backpack that we also got on Amazon. And we used it for holding like food and snacks that we got from the grocery stores when we were doing hikes and stuff. And it was useful because it's something that you can pack up and compress and just tuck into the front pocket of the Osprey bag. And then whenever you need it, you pull it out and it's ready to go. And finally, for just in-flight entertainment, I just have a tablet that you can fit in the laptop sleeve. I believe you can fit a 60-inch laptop. And I have a bunch of fiber packets that I put in the front pocket just for my bowel movements, but you can put whatever you want. All right, so this is a shot of me putting on the bag. I want to focus pretty much on the hip strap. The hip strap was the main reason why we got this bag over other bags because we looked at the reviews and everyone said the hip strap for the Osprey bag was the most functional and it's actually designed for trekking long distances. So we found that the hip strap took about 70% of the weight, along with the shoulder straps too. It took a lot of weight off the shoulders, and I also used the chest strap. And it's particularly useful when you're going like 20, 30 minutes. And those were the treks we were doing from the train station to the Airbnbs. And we were doing this in about 30-degree weather. So it was particularly useful to have the airscape feature. And this is a very unique feature. It offers a bit of ventilation for the back, where sometimes we have wear other backpacks, your back is going to be completely sweaty, but this is a very unique design where they have some ventilation. It's not perfect in my opinion, but it's better than not having it. So overall, I would highly recommend this bag because I find it very practical and functional. It's really well designed, and I wouldn't go with any other bag. Use this one for your backpacking trip.